Hey everyone, welcome to the first nocturnal edition of Live in the Sunroom. Today we're spending time with another binational group, a group of friends that goes by the name of Samal Ayuka. This band is the brainchild of musician Fernando Burgos. He's best known as one of the co-founders of Hello Seahorse, which has enjoyed international success over the past several years. But Samal Ayuka is a side project that Burgos built with several of his high school friends from his days growing up in Ciudad Juarez. Some of the members of the group recently traveled to El Paso to play a show, and so Samal Ayuka performs live in the Sunroom.
Llevar lejos, entrega infinito, no hay principio, no hay final, atrévete, ándale, soy el pecador original, resucitado por tu maldad, con tu calaña brutal e incinerado, ya todo le va a durar. Eso no es normal, eso no es normal, no. Esto no es normal, no. Eso no es normal. Yo soy el pecador original. Entiendo que si exista un mes y soy y ya nada tengo. espacio y el tiempo. Perplejo ante la realidad del miedo y me rebelo contra lo que quiero, menos contra lo que debo. Oh. Yo soy el pecador original. Entiendo que si existo, que si soy y ya nada tengo, entonces a nada le temo. Esto no es normal. Esto no es normal, no. Esto no es normal, no. Esto no es normal.
When you form this band, how are you thinking as a musician? What's your thinking in terms of making it different from a very successful band you're already in? What do you do as a musician to switch gears?
Well, there's always new ideas coming, and you can't make all the ideas in one single band. I can't do that. So I have a lot of projects also, but I always want to make music, like all the time. So I can stop it.
You could be in a bunch of bands.
Yeah. And I love music, so it's okay to have a lot of projects,
We've had different projects where we've all collaborated, and Fernando Burgos started the idea of all of us just like banding together,
Yeah.
And that's where it all came out about, I don't know, the summer of 2012 probably was the first time I headed to Mexico City to jam with these guys and start finding an identity.
And you're not a bass player. Oh, you're a bass player, but normally you're the keyboardist in this band, right?
Yeah. Just thought it will be like more punk or something. Yeah, to play the bass. Our bass player plays very well. I can't play a single note, but I try. And the best part is to have fun. And with my friends.
And you're from Juarez, but you kind of went to Mexico City, right? That's your background.
Yeah. Well, right now we're like 3 of us are in Mexico City, and 3 of us are here in El Paso and Juarez. Yeah. So it's kind of difficult to rehearse, and well, we can jam for hours, and it's like we played like yesterday, it's really cool.
What do you think about when you write a song? Like when you're creating a song, are you thinking, from a binational perspective? Are you thinking to look like, hey man, I'm a pop songwriter here? What do you put any of those hats on, or does it just happen organically?
Well, we've been writing in different kinds of formats, but it's mostly about it being honest. First, it has to sound cool, You can't just be egotistical and think that it's because it's yourself in note you're sounding beautiful. I mean, it has to have a certain character or special quality, and then you have to be really honest about what you're saying. So when I write a song, I just really want to get that emotion out of me. I don't want it anymore. So if I can tangibilize it into something ephemeral like a song, that's great, man. Yeah.
And what about singing in English and Spanish? Does it matter to you? Do you like to switch back and forth?
Well, I started writing in English, and I used to sing all the time in English, and then I just started experimenting in Spanish and discovered this whole new world of hundreds of new words, and I think it's more romantic. It gives you more of a poetic license to express yourself. Yeah.
I just want to ask you your thoughts on what the border does to you as a musician, which I think is so interesting.
Well, I was talking with Oscar to make this project, Samal Ayuka, and the reason is because, of course, we are all friends, Riz and Chito couldn't be here, but they're all in Mexico City. And you know, and the sound of the border, yeah, it's very, I don't know, muy grande, como un tema muy lleno de cultura. It's a lot of culture between two countries, and there's obviously un choque. How do you say that?
Collision,
collision, and that evolved into all kind of cultures, you know, and the music is obviously one part of it.
Something I'm always fascinated about is the sound of the border, right? And I know that that's impossible to define, but I don't think there's ever been a more creative time in terms of the sounds I'm hearing. Do you agree?
I agree completely. Yes, the genres have fused together so much, and the quality of music here in the borderland has increased. I mean, like 10 to the 10, you know.
Pero es que yo sigo igual parejo, güey.
More than anything, I think we enjoyed so much just being together, playing together.
I just make music, and I don't think it's great to have you paid for music, you know, of course, but I don't think of that. Yeah, you know, I just make music and always create new stuff, and if I get paid for that, it's great. But if I don't, I will be doing the same thing, you know.
You do it anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Somos, no le pasaba.